My city don't bluff. I'm so Memphis, I'm so grizzly, don't bluff like a tiger red bird.
Well, good afternoon, still afternoon, I guess. So I really have to commend Mike Perry. I think he's done. It's always tough to step in that type of situation and take over. Jeff Lebo and I are good friends and spent some time together, and we certainly want to wish him a speedy recovery. Again, I've been impressed watching film and watching tape on how hard East Carolina has played and their effort, and that's a sign of respect from his team, from the players, for Mike Perry and the job that their staff is doing. So we knew it'd be a dogfight. We knew they were one of the best defensive teams, not just in this league but in the country. When you have a rim protector like Andre Washington, he can block shots. It makes a big difference. But we got a good rim protector too in Jeremiah Martin. So he's. It was a good win. Sometimes wins don't look good, but they all. And we did what we had to do to get the win. Even though we didn't shoot the ball well, we still defended our butts off. Any questions? And we finally rebounded the ball better in the second half.
Tubby, how important do you think putting that full court pressure on and upping the tempo in the beginning of the second half was to get you guys in sort of a rhythm offense as much as you could today?
Yeah, because we certainly weren't making any jump shots, so we had to. But it's hard to press when you're not making shots or turning the ball over. But then we did get some dead ball situations. That's always a good time, a good time to press. And the press did turn them over some, and you're right, they got us some momentum. The crowd got into it. That always is an energizer. And you're right, it was important. At halftime, we just talked about, I was just concerned that we were not screening well. It didn't seem like we were utilizing the screens properly. And we weren't able to, I knew we weren't able to really get into our up-tempo press because we just couldn't make shots. And we were making the second and first half, we made 14, but 25 and 25% from field and 14% from threes. You're just not going to be able to. You're always in a retreat mode. So, but we did. That was huge that we got that momentum to start saying that.
It was a struggle for you guys offensively, like you spoke
really?
to. Yeah, especially in the first half. ECU is a team. They only came in average of I think 62 points a game, and they try to get you into a slow down, muddy up a little bit. You spoke to it a little bit, but how much of you guys struggled offensively had to do with what they were doing to you defensively versus then what you guys were doing yourselves in the perimeter of your game plan?
Absolutely, is what they did to us. You notice early in the game, both Dedrick, KJ, the kid was throwing their shots back, blocking them, so you get intimidated. And so now you're hesitant about driving to the basket. You kind of change your shot. Next thing you know, we're drives that you were used to taking. Now the shot clock's running down. What concerned me is that we weren't pushing the ball up and attacking the paint and attacking the basket and kicking it out. When we did do that, when we did throw it inside and then throw it back out, we were able to make at least 1 3, I think. Someone hit one in the corner there, and so I think that's the only one we had in the first half. And so that was, again, and that's what we need to do, either by passing it inside or penetrating and then pitching it. But again, we went in there a couple times, instead of drawing a big guy and dishing it, we tried to shoot it over, and it just wasn't working.
What did you think of the 24 minutes Craig Randall gave you off the bench?
Oh, Craig did great. I thought he did a good job. Obviously, he struggled shooting the ball like the rest of the team did. But his defense he's getting better defensively. His energy and level is good. That's one thing that I'm always concerned about, is just everybody's body language and their, and how they're responding. When you have to, everybody's performing well when things are going well. It's when adversity and other things come into play. How you gonna respond then when it's but he responded the right way today, handled the ball well, took care of the basketball, both he and Keon, and Keon got in some foul trouble there, but otherwise I thought, and Christian Kessie, they all gave us, between them was a 24, 7, so we had some good minutes between those guys, 38 minutes. So that's a huge. Now the only guy, who was it, Jeremiah, for 40 minutes? No, he came out. I don't know why it's 40 minutes, but he was out of the game for a while too. Can we correct that? No, just kidding. He was out of the game for a while.
What did you think of KJ's stat line today? Pretty unique.
Yeah, it is pretty. Well, I'm subtracting the 7 offensive rebounds from the 23 shots, because he got back 7 of them, so that's what I told him. Yeah, he still actually took 16. That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm gonna err on the side of being positive. So he got back to 7 of them, but that was unbelievable. He needed every rebound. Obviously. Diedrich was, he's the focal point. I think he only had like 2 or 3 rebounds at halftime, but he came out and had a bunch in the second half as well. We just got to get, and again, we out-rebounded in the second half by 12, so that helped a lot. And that's huge when he can get to the boards, and whether it's offensive rebounds or defensive rebounds.
Anybody else?
You mentioned Jeremiah, and we've talked about his defense, but for a point guard to have 6 steals, 3 blocks, it really seemed like when you got that momentum in the second half, he was the one forcing the turnovers. What can you say about his defensive performance today?
Well, the point of attack is always important. It's like the quarterback, if you got a good quarterback or you have a good, secondary safety who can do things and cover territory, which he can. He's athletic enough, he's long enough, he's quick enough. And he's smart enough. He made took some chances. What can happen? You get happy. You get, that success sometimes can make you think you can do it more often than you should. And I think it was about 2 or 3 times he gambled. That's what you have to be conscious of. Is that hey, you got to stay disciplined and continue to look for those opportunities to force a turnover and get a steal. And I usually tell him it's. He's pretty good at taking, many times can guys take the ball off of people at this level, but he did a good job there. Most of them come because somebody was a double team and somebody was trapped. We deflected it, you got the ball back, or as usually the defense creates those steals, and I tell him all the time. I tell the team, the team scored. The team got the rebound. The team got the, and that's what it's about. So don't think that you're just out there playing by yourself. The same way with steals. Usually because somebody got a deflection or somebody was doing something to help the opposing team make a bad pass or do something. So as long as we can keep that in mind, it's all good. And that's the thing you have to always worry about guys' health, number one. And we had some time off this week. We took time off. Didn't do anything on Thursday. We just walked through yesterday and didn't shoot around today. Didn't do very good, but we did get the win. But I think we were a little more up. I think that's why we were able to press more and do more. And certainly we needed that every bit. But I don't think it helped our shooting. That's for certain. I was hoping it would help our legs and we could be more productive. But again, I was impressed with East Carolina. I was impressed with them watching them against Cincinnati, against Temple. They beat Tulsa. They're a pretty good team. Thank you.
Hey, 2 shots, that's a foul. Yeah. Let them know we finna touchdown. Let them know a Grizzly in town. Feeling like a tiger on the prowl. We did the Final Four, now we want more. We tryna win bowls, man, don't let them score. We tryna hang banners from the top post. We tryna win rings and a lot more. Welcome to the FedEx Forum. Welcome to Memphis where the legends live long. Welcome to Memphis where a young star born. I might call out hard to hit the Quan on him. Taking care of business, Elvis, Graceland. Cross it over, shoot it in the basement. Home of the king, EP, BP. Somebody call the coach and tell them that we need a 3P. Somebody bring a broom, cause I think we bout to swizzy. And when I'm on the field, I don't feel, I just izzy. Tiger and Bears, oh my, Grizzly. Tell them get with me, ain't no bluffing in my city. We don't bluff.